Good morning guys and welcome back to the channel. Now I've got this Austin Healey 100/400M. So this is a special edition. It's got the Le Mans performance kit with it. We're going to go for a point of view drive in this thing because it is beautiful. I've done a full review of that, so I'll put a card up if you want to watch that. Just a quick look around this thing. It's a piece of artwork and beautiful scenery, beautiful car. So let's get going. It's from HPC Classics. This is Miles, who's brave enough to lend me the car. So let's get going. Righty ho, I have driven this already. I was looking for the seat belt. So we've got a 3-speed manual. Not fully got used to this yet. Wooden steering wheel.
That's about what you got.
No sat nav.
No.
So we'll get going then. So a good old fashioned key.
Yeah, ignition on.
Is that on?
That's on. Knocker out reverse.
Yeah.
And that's the start button.
Always a start button. There we go.
First time.
Oh, so this is completely different, as you can see. First, second, third. So there you go. Stab myself. God, got to remember this has not got any form of aids to help you stop. It's proper.
She's a driver's car through and through.
Oh. So I'm not going to push on that much because you don't need to. As you can see, we're doing, this is, well, that's 40 miles an hour. There's a gear stick there somewhere. So it's beautiful scenery. Wonderful car. Because this is the Le Mans spec, you've got the band that runs across there with the louvers on the bonnet. That was part of the regulation that if you take your car to Le Mans, you've got to have that. So originally the car was conceived by Donald Healey. He was actually a racing driver as well. He actually won the Monaco Grand Prix, Monaco Rally, sorry. So he knew what he was doing, a very clever chap. So he came out with the idea of making a sports car. So what then happened, he made a one-off, took it to the London Motor Show, and it was basically, everyone loved the look of the thing. It was amazing. Austin, well, the head of Austin was there and they were looking for a replacement car. And so they basically teamed up with them, and that's why we've got the Austin Healey. Now you may be wondering, or might not be wondering, about the name, the 100 part of it, and that means it would do over 100 miles an hour. And 100 miles an hour in this thing, I'm pretty sure would feel more like 200 miles an hour. But it is utterly brilliant. 2.6 litre, 4-cylinder. It's got a very long stroke on it, so you've got loads of torque, and it makes it a real pleasure to drive this thing. We've got radial tyres on here, so when we go around the corners you do get a lot more slip than what I'm used to, but it makes it playful. They've designed it pretty much a 50-50 weight distribution, so this car is just utterly brilliant. It is for sale at the moment, just under £75,000, and I've been bitten by the bug. It's the first time I've driven a classic, and if I had £75,000 I would be taking this home with me. It is such a fun car to drive. You don't need to be going quickly, and look at that view over the bonnet. It's brilliant. It's a bit weird because this screen here does actually go up, so we're in the high speed version at the moment, so I think we can do 111 miles an hour.
As opposed to 104.
Oh yeah, only 104 miles an hour if it was there. But it's so much more dramatic. I have had flies hitting me in the head, only twice luckily. But if we talk about the driving experience of this thing, you can feel everything. Everything is down to me. What I do, I've got no computers that are going to save me. Well, you know, there's no ABS. There's not even braking is down to you. It's not assisted in any way, shape, or form. Big steering wheel that slightly obscures these dials down here, but I'm not really looking. And you don't really end up going quickly. 60 miles an hour in here feels fast, really, really fast. And I've had nothing but a grin on my face while filming the main review because it is brilliant. It's, I want one. I don't know how I'm going to afford one, but I suppose if you do buy this sort of thing, you're not really going to lose maybe any money at all. It's done all its depreciation and it's shot up in price. I think these have probably increased 20 or 30 grand recently.
About 10 years ago, you could have picked one of these up for sort of 25, 30k, especially for the 3000s, the later cars. They weren't a lot of money. But yeah, the sort of early cars like this, the BM1s, these are the sought after variants with a 3-speed manual and the 4-cylinder engine. Yeah, they've jumped up massively, as have a lot of classic cars. But you don't need to spend, this is where people go wrong, you don't need to spend a fortune to have a really good car.
Just quickly, indicators.
You don't need to spend a fortune to have a fantastic classic car.
No, not at all.
Every classic car is fantastic because it's the way it makes you feel. For little over £5,000 you can buy an MGB or a little midget, an Austin Healey Sprite, and they give you all the same feelings.
Oh, am I in the wrong gear?
I think you might be in third.
That's pretty impressive.
That's better.
There we go. Slight smell of clutch because I pulled away. Proves how torquey the engine is. I pulled away in third.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
So I'm sure a lot of you, I mean, with the fact we've got a choke on this, I suspect a lot of people haven't driven cars with chokes. I don't think I have. We've got this overdrive, which gives you a bit more power in some of the, I think in third, possibly. Don't hold me to that one. But
yeah, so you switch it up and it basically elongates your gear ratio.
Yeah.
Meaning you don't have to move up the gear so quickly, and or it's better for cruising because it drops your revs.
So, yeah, look at this view. It's just wonderful. This view, this car. Really enjoyed it. So that was a quick look around, a point of view review. That's a bit of a tongue twister of this rather glorious car. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Comments are always welcome. And remember to click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.